Alright, we're back for more Vintage Cube Draft. What do we got in this pack? Splashiok, Snapcaster Mage, Riftwing Cloudskate, and I don't like first picking Leovold. I think this card is better than I usually give it credit for. I mean, stopping your opponents from drawing cards can sometimes just win the game, and then if they kill it, you draw a card. But he has 3 colors, so picking him early makes you kind of not the best thing to do. What am I wanting to do here? Bomat Courier kind of is one of the better cards in mono red, but that's not that fun. Animate Dead is one of the best reanimation spells, that's for sure. And then, I mean, Ashiok's okay. She can just win games in this format. But here's the thing, if we pass Ashiok, we're passing all these good blue and black cards. We're just gonna take Bomat Courier, that's the safest pick here. Mono red's always open, so if we had taken like Animate Dead and stuff, we could do the sweet decks with like Recurring Nightmare, Freebooter and stuff, but I think my plan is just take all the good red 1-drops, let everyone else fight over what has been passed to be very good Sultai cards, and see if we can go low to the ground. I'll take a Jitte. Jitte in mono red is actually pretty sweet. Helps you win the match against green, which I think mono green is probably mono red's worst matchup, I think. And Jitte lets you kill other creatures, so it gives you a chance of winning. Maybe we can wheel light at this stage, but even if we don't, it's not the end of the world. Wow. Factor Fiction? Well, I think Siege Gang Commander is not that amazing. Like, 5 mana is kind of a lot to spend, and a FOF that late could mean that blue is open, and then we could go into my truly favorite archetype, which is blue-red Counterburn. And then we get this pack. There's a Gaia's Cradle? What is happening? Expansion Explosion I don't think is that great of a card. Baleful Strict is okay. Elves is fine. What is this deck doing? What are we being passed right now? I mean, Strix goes well with FOF, I guess, if we end up like blue-black. I'm gonna take Lava Claw Reaches. I think that just gives us better fixing, so we can stay open and see what is going to be passed. Wow, that is some late green cards right now. I'm gonna take Taiga again, stay open, take good fixing. And then we can see, because we don't know whether good cards are just not being opened in red or if people are taking them. So we can really start to see at the end of this pack what's going on. And now I can take a Wooded Foothills that goes well with the Taiga. That is also a very late Preordain though. Good with Swift Spear, good with FOF. This is kind of hard. Because a red fetch does mean anything else is going to be good. And Preordain is really good. I'm going to take Preordain, I think. It's possible red's just not open and we have to pivot, so P and Kieran is going to be good kind of no matter what. Temple Garden, I think green-white like fetches and duels are probably the easiest ones to pick up because who's drafting green-white in Vintage Cube? It's also Armageddon, but I don't really want to be white. I'll take P and Kieran. I think blue-red Counterburn is definitely something we could kind of fall into, especially if Preordain's going that late. Like when blue's open, Vintage Cube is the most fun because then you get to take all the sweet cards and then do kind of whatever you want. Wait, did someone take Fire Blast? What? But they left. What is okay? Well, mono red is definitely not open, but Riftwing Cloudskate I think is an exceptional card. So I guess we're fighting over red or something. That's bizarre. Okay, so maybe red's not happening. If someone's taking Fire Blast, that means they're definitely just forcing mono red. So the next best options, blue white aggro could work. I don't like Sword of War and Peace. This is actually a pretty tough pick. I think Tassiger has the highest chance of getting played. Wait, but then we get past the Goblin Dark Dwellers. What is happening right now? I'll take the Dark Dwellers. There's some good green cards, but a Johnny Vengeance is just better than the rest. Okay. That is the latest Fyndhorn Elves I've ever seen. We do have a Taiga. Okay, well if Fyndhorn Elves is going that late, maybe green-white is where we're supposed to be. Scrap heat. So this first pack looks like a nightmare. That is for sure. But we're slowly getting an idea of what colors are open and kind of where we should be putting our picks. And it seems like green, white, red seems contested. Maybe the red player just didn't want Dark Dwellers. Could just take a Lightning Bolt. Let's see. Probably black is just not open. We did get a late FOF, Cloudskate, and Preordain, so I think I want to be blue. I don't think Teamer is the best thing. Although, like, taking a Bloodbraid Elf here isn't totally unreasonable. Maybe Bolt is just better than Bloodbraid Elf, though, because that's going to be good in any deck we end up in. And then we just prioritize fixing? Really wish I had taken that Wooded Foothills now. Alright, I'm going to take Lightning Bolt. We'll see what happens. Ooh, Mox Diamond kind of helps with everything we want to do. It's fixing for all of our colors and acceleration. We look to be a little bit aggressive, so Mox Diamond helps with that. And maybe we can pick up a Burst Lightning or something. But this is going to be good kind of no matter where we end up. Wow, Volcanic, okay. Volcanic was a great pickup, and I like that more than Chain Lightning. I would love a Mystic Snake, but I'll take the blue-red duel. That makes me feel a little bit safer with where we're at. There's a Copperline Gorge. We just have the one green card, though, so that's not, like, super necessary. I can take Treasure Cruise now with, like, Preordained Bolt. Okay. Blue-red seems maybe still open. And we can wheel something like Abbot of Carol Keep. I'll take the Cruise. Follow it up with, let's see, Bloodstained Mire can grab both Taiga and Trop. Oracle's good, but I think I probably just want the fixing. I do also love Coalition Relic, but this deck just wants some fetches. And fetches also work really nicely with Treasure Cruise. Well, if we're gonna be in blue-red, we could take a Deceiver Exarch. We could also take Stoneforge and try and wheel Batterskull. I mean, Stoneforge is good with Jitte too. And then Arid Mesa, again, is just really good fixing for our deck. I think probably Deceiver Exarch is our best bet. Seeing it go this late means we might be able to pick up like a twin later on. Ooh. Terramander. How many spells do we have right now? 1, 2, Foff, Treasure Cruise. I mean, the other option would be like Celestial Colonnade. I'll try out Terramander. If ever there were a deck, this would be the one. So Recruiter's really good if we end up getting the literal card Kiki-Jiki. Otherwise, Huntmaster of the Fells is kind of a sweet card for the deck. Really good with like counterspells and activated abilities like Terramander because you just like play it and then pass turn. But I think I'm going to take Recruiter because of the card Kiki-Jiki. Hopefully I haven't passed it and just missed it. In fact, it's possible we get Tasigur in the deck if we get some more like early burn spells, because Tasigur is pretty sweet. Well, we got Bloodbraid Elf, so I'm putting that Taiga back in the deck. It has only good hits, right? Except for maybe Mox Diamond, but that's kind of exactly the type of card we want right now. And let's see, we have Bloodstained Mire, so it grabs red. So Sacred Foundry gives us access to white for Johnny. I don't like splashing that many colors, but is this a Lotus Bloom deck? I don't think this is a Lotus Bloom deck. I'm gonna take Foundry in case we get something. Whoa, okay. Whoever took Fire Blast just gave up. I don't know what's going on there. But Chain Lightning is... Yeah, we kind of wheeled the cards we wanted to wheel. I don't really have much combos for Goblin Welder, but I guess if we get like Black Lotus... No! Can I take the pack? Oh, that's brutal. Well, Sacred Foundry does help with Stoneforge Jitte, so that's something to look out for. Oh, Kiki... I wanted both. No, we got to take Kiki here. We have Imperial Recruiter, which is now basically a one-card combo. What you do is you play Recruiter, you tutor up Kiki-Jiki, and then you Kiki-Jiki copy Recruiter and get Deceiver Exarch, and then you just kill them. Scolding Tarn is the best possible wheel, but that card is almost 0% to come around. In fact, I'll say it is 0%. So Flooded Strand kind of gets Volcanic Sacred Foundry, which is almost all the mana. Windswept Heath does not get blue. We could also take a Mole Drifter. Right now we have 22 playables, so I'm just going to get better mana. Oh, there's also Restoration Angel. Resto Kiki is also a combo. I think that's more likely to come around. I'm going to take the Flooded Strand because our mana needs a little bit of help, and hopefully Resto comes around. Now we can take Verdant Catacombs. Doesn't help, it just grabs a Taiga. We could take Inferno Titan. I kind of just like taking Impulse though. We're looking to be a bit more combo oriented, and Impulse just kind of finds our combo pieces. Plus it puts cards in our graveyard for Tasigur and or Cruise. Wandering Funeral, oh, Fractured Identity, and a Brainstorm. We have 2 fetches, so fetches plus Brainstorm is kind of good too. Okay, I think probably just going to cut Tasigur. That seems not particularly necessary. Oh, Mother of Runes. Mother of Runes is going to wheel, so I'm probably not going to take that. So I think it's Fractured Identity or Brainstorm for this pick. Identity is very powerful, and right now we have 1, 2, 3 white sources, 4. So it's just like one of the best 5-mana plays. Whereas Brainstorm just helps us with our early plays, but it is also really good selection. I'm gonna take the cheaper spell. I think Fractured Identity is definitely a good thing to consider. Ooh. Splinter Twin. So right now, Splinter Twin is only good with Deceiver Exarch. Is it? Let's see. Splinter Twin Cloudskate's okay. Splinter Twin P and Kieran, I guess, makes 2/2s. Splinter Twin Goblin Dark Dwellers is fine. We could take something like Geist of Saint Traft. We are probably playing white, and Geist just kills really fast. But I guess we'll just go in for the combo here, especially if we can see a Pestermite coming up. Ooh, Swords? Swords is definitely worth a splash. Because we have the free Sacred Foundry. I don't even know if I'm playing Stoneforge, but like, what else am I going to play? Maybe Negate. Actually, because I already have some burn. Okay, we'll take Negate. If Swords wasn't a splash, I would probably play it. Cryptic Command. Sure. Oh, Revelark. Ooh, that's kind of tough. Revelark looks amazing in this deck. It gets back every single one of our creatures, including just the Kiki combo. How much blue are we going to have? We have Volcanic, Bloodstained, Flooded. Nah, Cryptic Command's got to be better. Gives us some nice interaction. Following that up, we got Seachrome Coast versus Rix Madi Reveler. I'm going to take the Coast. And then, wow, Teferi? I mean, I guess. I'll take a Teferi here. Restoration Angel Wield. Okay, pretty glad I picked up the fixing now. Definitely going to play white. Inferno Titan is nice when you have Kiki Jiki in your deck. I don't know if I'm going to play it. It is 6 mana, but I already have some 5 mana plays, so we might get there. And what are we cutting? I don't know. Whoa! Okay. I mean, wow, we have some decisions. So Mother of Runes is nice because it means the Kiki combo is like kind of inevitable. But Fractured Identity is just a busted card. I'm going to take Mom. I want to go all in on, wow, the Kiki combo. Okay, well, I think I might even just cut Bloodbraid Elf so my mana's better. Now we're just fully Jeskai. And yeah, that kind of ended up pretty good. Selfless Spirit, I might just sideboard. Cloudskate is a 2. I like Geist. Foth, Cryptic. Wow, what do we even cut here? Terramander actually seems kind of okay. How many spells? Group creatures separately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's likely Terramander is going to cost 2 or 3 cheaper. So he's going to cost 5 to adapt. Maybe we can just do better. Terramander's sweet and all, but I think it's just not that necessary when the rest of our deck is this good. P and Kieran is good, but it is a little expensive. Although, maybe we cut our low to the ground aggro cards. Because we're more of a mid-range deck at this point. Like, Swiftspear's cool, but maybe Terramander's... I don't know how to build this. I don't know how to build this. 25, so if I cut this, I think I do like Jitte Stoneforge package. Splinter Twin, Exarch. Splinter Twin Restoration Angel is not a combo. Maybe I just cut the Twin because Kiki Jiki is kind of better. And Twin only wins with the single copy of Deceiver Exarch, which we can tutor up though. And we do have Mother of Runes to make it like very safe. I think Dark Dwellers, it's fine, but we have better plays. So I could do something like this. And then we have good early stuff, some removal, Stoneforge and Mother of Runes to stay alive. And then our late game involves like Teferi and stuff. Okay. And yeah, I think Mom protecting Kiki just makes it like so safe to just go for the combo. And then we have like a bunch of lands, Mox Diamond. So we do kind of want white early. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white sources. I think 6 is okay. And then for blue, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably need 9. And then red, we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is this enough lands? No, we need one more. Or wait, why? Oh, am I counting Mox Diamond as a land? I think I need to make one more cut. So I'm just going to add one of each. I don't think Mox Diamond really works as a land, so I need to make one more cut from this deck. that really honestly could just be Inferno Titan, because it's not that necessary and it does just kind of cost 6 mana and sit in our hand. And the rest of the deck's pretty streamlined otherwise. We got the fetches and brainstorm to find our combo pieces, Mom plus negate to keep them alive, and then Kiki-Jiki and Imperial Recruiter and Factor Fiction to find them. Right? Oh, we could play a Johnny Vengeant too. I love that card. Because now we're in white. Is there any card worse than a Johnny Vengeant in the deck? Probably P and Kieran is just worse than a Johnny. Let's do that. Because a Hasty Johnny can also just win the game. See you guys round 1. Welcome to round 1. We got Kiki-Jiki. We're on the draw. And we have Mox Diamond negate Jitte. Okay, I'll keep. We gotta draw some lands because Mox Diamond does put us down in cards, but opponent's on green, eh? Always against the green decks. I don't really want... Let's see. I guess I could just negate anything they cast to kill our Mox Diamond, so let's do that. Because this makes us have all of our mana. Unless they just go like Reclamation Sage or something. Land the Goose. Go ahead. I think I just let Search for Tomorrow resolve. I'm gonna negate scarier things like a Planeswalker. Like, opponent could just slam Chase the Mind Sculptor here, and that would be kind of bad. Keep in mind, Mox Diamond didn't replace a land. We're running 17 lands plus Mox. Yeah, like that. I'm just gonna counter. I don't want them drawing too many cards. So we would have only had 2 lands in our opener anyway. And this way, if we draw an island or a plains, we can play Geist. If we draw a mountain, things get worse, but we can at least run out Jitte. Okay. What? That's pretty sick. The old Black Lotus. Come on, deck. Okay. Search for a card. Sea Exarch, Mother of Runes. I'm just gonna get Exarch. If we draw 2 lands, we could just get them. I'm really scared from this Lotus Bloom here, but given that they're just casting Thirst, it seems like they don't have too much in hand. And honestly, just equipping Jitte to Recruiter might get us. Wait, they discarded Trigon Predator? Alright. I'm kind of on board. Kind of like just doing this. We trade, but we get counters on Jitte. And then kind of as soon as opponent taps out, we can just kill them. They can also hardcast an Eldrazi here. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? They take Mox Diamond Island, just leave me with 2 red. Oh, they took the Jitte. Interesting. We can still draw land into Splinter Twin now. Land? We could draw plains. Okay. I'm gonna do this on their upkeep. We gotta tap down Ulamog with Deceiver Exarch. And then if we draw plains, we could just keep it tapped forever with a Johnny. So we got hope. We might beat a resolved Ulamog. Fair enough. Cryptic Command to Fairy. Wow, this hand is quite terrible. But we can now tuck Ulamog, and we can just top deck Splinter Twin. Opponent's deck doesn't look like it does much besides generate mana, which is good for me. If they had just left me with Jitte, there's no reason to do that. Treachery the Exarch. Fair. So we're going to take a hit for 10 and lose the top 20 cards of our library. And we just got to hope Deceiver Exarch is not in there. Or I mean, Kiki-Jiki is not in there. Oh, that's kind of sweet. Tap everything. Yep. There we go. Don't counter it. No. Hey. Please. No. Stop. No. Okay, we're not just dead though. No need to stop on their upkeep. So Remand does buy time. But we're not dead. Karn, they cannot cast. Karn is an issue though. Rain Dynamo. Yep. Let's see what's exiled. Okay, we lost Kiki-Jiki and Geist. It's gonna be hard to win. But Teferi tucking himself over and over is one way. Trigon Predator. And they untap everything. So they have Karn plus 1 unknown. We have an Impulse. See, the problem is if we Teferi tuck the Ulamog, they just get it back with Jace. And we don't actually have the triple blue for Cryptic. Because what we could do is like Cryptic, end of turn... Oh, Splinter Twin in here? They did not hit Splinter Twin. Okay, so what's our game plan here? We're going to try and go for Cryptic, Bouncing Treachery, and then drawing a Splinter Twin. Because it's 1 in 5, so that's going to happen very soon if we have blue sources left, which we just have to assume we have. So given that, we could just play a Johnny and tap down Ulamog. Then we can Chain Lightning the Jace so they don't have any more draw steps. And then Ulamog doesn't mill our library. Okay. Karn comes down, exiles a Johnny. Hopefully. If they exile land, we're super screwed. Yeah. We take 3. So we need to draw an island, and then we can go... It's not that easy, is it? We start by drawing an island. Then we figure it out from there. It's not an island. Well, Teferi can bounce the Ulamog, and that gives us like a decent amount of time here. And we just play Mountain. We don't have any plays, so... Come on, deck. Please, Island. Well, we have to draw Island and then... Actually, let's counter blue sources. Sell a card. Stoneforge does basically nothing, so... That's fine. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Uh-oh, we might be out of blue sources. Teferi, me. Okay. We're fighting the good fight. Alright, we just gotta hope in the heart of the cards, I guess. Negate. So, it's Splinter Twin and some unknowns. I guess we might as well cast Impulse here to see what we're working with. No! Oh! Riftwing Cloudskate can do it. How long is the suspend? 3. So I'm gonna go down to 2 cards left in my library, though. So I suspend it now. How does this work? When the last time counter is removed. So I suspend it, it's going to take 3 turns. So I'm at 2 cards in library. On my next turn, it's going down to 2. I'm at 1 card in library. On my next turn, it's going down to 1. Okay, so that doesn't actually do it. So what do I have to do? I have to go Riftwing Cloudskate. Okay, this might be able to work still. So this turn, I'm drawing Riftwing Cloudskate. And we're going to draw Splinter Twin whenever. Play Secret Foundry tapped. Karn exiling from hand is an issue. Or just hitting our islands. Okay, getting rid of Cryptic. We might actually be able to do this. Karn restart is at 14. Spellseeker finds... They get a counterspell, that's rough. Oh, okay, we're not winning this. Dude, these have been the 2 best Shardless Agent hits I've ever seen. Were they targeting me? All right, well, we're gonna... not show them negate. We just lose because they have mana drain, so they could just mana drain our Cloudskate. All right. We were so close though. We needed them to not have those top decks, and we would have gotten there. So honestly, I think our deck's good. Let's go first. Okay, our deck's bad. What is that hand? What is this hand? I'm gonna keep because we Kiki Jiki. No. We need white. If we can get Mother of Runes plus Jitte, that can also just take over a game. Chain Lightning can kill their early stuff, and then as soon as we draw blue, we can Impulse. Mortars. Alright, deck. Why you do this to me? They're on 2? Please. Please, Island. We have 11 blue sources in the deck. Chell's kicked once. Uh-oh. They're super ramping, and we are just getting... There's nothing I can do here. I don't know, maybe this keep was bad, but we had 2 draw steps at an island and then we can filter. I think this was a reasonable keep. We just didn't get there. Well, Reclamation right now doesn't do anything. Mana Drain makes this almost unwinnable with Reclamation. There's an island. Okay. So now when's the best time to Impulse? I guess after they've tapped out for a spell. They didn't even float mana. What am I even impulsing for, though? If I impulse first main phase, I'm just going to go now. If they remand, that's fine. And if they mana drain an impulse, sure. Johnny Vengeant, Factor Fiction, Imperial Recruiter, land. Oh, God. I think I just take Foth. We just have to draw land. That's all there is to it. Yeah, you got it. Pass turn. And now they're kind of scared of, like, Deceiver Exarch or something. Well, now they have Karn mana. They're just going to go for it. Yep. Exile my island. Okay, we're gonna move on. See you guys round 2. Alright, round 2, we're gonna have better mana in these games. Going first. Alright, Preordain plus Impulse have to find us the cards we need, right? It's almost guaranteed. So, Island Plains, I kind of want to just put both on top because I need all this mana. And then we're just gonna find a mountain somewhere. In fact, we could just Impulse for a mountain. Why? I swear, every single deck on Magic Online is green. Kind of like just playing Mother of Runes because next turn I can go Impulse for a mountain if I don't hit one. And the longer you wait on Impulse, the better it gets. Because like, let's say we Impulse for a mountain this turn and then draw a mountain next turn. Okay. We didn't really need to use that Impulse for the mountain and we could have taken something a lot better. So the longer you wait, you know, you get a better idea of what exactly you're trying to find. Please, please don't hit Lotus Bloom. I can't play the same game twice. Jitte. God, that's so good against Mother of Runes. Actually, no, it's not. Because Mom can just stop them from dealing combat damage. Oh, Kiki Jiki, that's a good one. So, I can hold up Deceiver Exarch and or Impulse. And then, yeah, that seems safer. Because, like, if somehow they get Mom tapped down, then I'd feel much safer with Exarch in play. What is this much mana? Okay. So they're not going to be equipping Jitte. And I kind of want to use Exarch to tap down the Titan next turn. So let's find Impulse here. I can Flooded Strand for Volcanic. That's probably better than just taking a mountain. I cannot believe how many mana problems we're having with this deck. I'm playing 18 mana sources. Okay. Yeah, you got it. Treasure Cruise. Fair. So Flooded Strand gives us a mountain, which we can use to Lightning Bolt something. Okay, I think I just pass. We're going to Exarch tap down the Titan, because that's scarier than Gaia's Cradle, I think. And we'll just do that in combat. Opponent fetching means they don't have action, in my opinion. Shit on Titan. Just going all in. So let's tap down Primeval Titan. And I guess I do fetch Volcanic with this. A Morph. Oh god, they're getting Time Walk, aren't they? I think my only out now is bolting the bird and them not floating blue man in response. Yeah, that's kind of my only out. Otherwise, Time Walk, Titan, Jitte, we're just dead. Okay. Okay, moving on here. It's going to be a fast series of rounds. Day of Judgment against the green deck is actually kind of good. Mother Runes is not that necessary, and Jitte is actually still solid. I like... We're going to be a little bit bigger of a deck, and we're just we're just going to have to draw lands at some point. Dark Dwellers or P and Kieran. I think P and Kieran is better. And then we cut Negate, and what else do we cut? Like all of these. Recruiter, Exarch, Vengeance. We have a lot of 4s. Maybe Cryptic Command. No, it's so good, though, if we can actually get to the mana. Teferi I like. Maybe Treasure Cruise is not necessary. It's a pretty bad early game play, and it's not like we're going to run out of cards against the green deck. Finally. And with more than one land. Okay. Okay, Preordain. We're going to find a plane, Stoneforge. Okay, Kiki Jiki. I'm not in love with right now. I'm going to bottom that and put this on top. We only have one red source. Kiki Jiki's kind of a sketchy keep there. I think we can win the game just off Jitte alone. Well, there's a mountain. Yep, Jitte, go ahead. They always... This has been some of the most frustrating games I've played. Oh, okay. Give me a plains. Plains. We're just going to... Man, they can even equip Jitte. Kill our Stoneforge. Well, if we play Day, they lose almost their whole board. Yep. They're trading Llanowar Elves for Stoneforge. I don't actually know if that's advisable. Given how little mana they have, plus the opponent has... I guess they have to trade because we have our own Jitte that's going to come down anyway. Yeah, okay. So they definitely do have to trade. But They're down to 3 mana, and Wall of Roots is dying pretty quick. Recruiter. Yeah. Let's grab Kiki Jiki. Go ahead. So they're dead in... No, that doesn't work. They have Jitte. Huh. But they don't have any way to add counters to the Jitte. So we at least have Kiki Jiki back. Maybe I should have gotten a different card. And they hit 2 lands off the top. Okay. Alright. Like, how do you expect me to beat this? Yep. I guess we need planes now. Interesting. Now I'm back on board. So what do we do here? The problem is they have Jitte. So if they get in a hit with an equipped Jitte, then we can't combo them. So I can Teferi uptick and try and find a planes for Day of Judgment. And they can't kill Teferi currently. They have 4 damage. 1 card in hand, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. God, if we just had a planes, we could destroy them. So Deceiver Exarch doesn't even stop them. I think I'm just going to play Exarch and or Foth. We'll see. It really depends on what they do. If they equip Jitte, then I'm just going to play Exarch and go for the kill. If they play Primeval Titan, okay, so they're just going for this. Deceiver Exarch, tap down Knight of Autumn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can't actually cast Primeval Titan here. So Mountain off the top does just win the game. And we have like 10 red sources. So there's 8 left in the deck. Mox Diamond doesn't work. Alright, deck. I believe. Now's the time. Okay. So Jitte will go up to 3 counters. I can Teferi bounce Jitte, because they just have Primeval Titan in hand, and Titan doesn't do anything. That buys me another turn. And then they don't actually have good attacks towards Teferi, and that buys like a lot of time. Okay. Yeah, they just don't have any interaction. So they kill a Recruiter. So it's 3rd from the top. So Teferi dies, but they have to sacrifice nothing. They don't have to sacrifice anything. Again, Mountain off the top just wins though. And we have now... Why is this on top? Oh, was the second card an island? Or a land? That's not fair. So Teferi's down. I think we do just need the Mountain this turn then. Unless they play Primetime. They don't have the Jitte anymore! Perfect. Well, I guess they can say no. Which they should. They 100... Sword of Body and Mind doesn't win the game. Okay, we got 2 turns. Mountain also just wins right now. Cloudskate. Oh, this is so frustrating. So they have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 damage. Their last card is a Den Protector. And Sword of Body and Mind mills 10. So I think I just cast Factor Fiction here to guarantee that I get a Mountain. Because they don't have any way to kill this. Play the Mountain. Now we pass turn. We have Impulse in case we need to find anything, but we know exactly what's in their hand and in play, and we know they're losing the game. The only thing I have to do is make sure I fetch before I get hit by the sword. Because I could run out of cards that way. Like, let's say they just mill all my available red sources, that'd be pretty bad. Yep, so that's Den Protector. There's nothing to get back. They have no cards in hand and nothing on top. Equipping there makes sense. So let's count up the damage again. This is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I do have to block with Exarch, but I will not die. Let's get Volcanic. Wait, they had a Wasteland? So we will block here so we don't just die. But there's no reason to like Impulse or show them any more cards. We just win the game with Deceiver Exarch. Oh god, they hit Wasteland off the top. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I should not have fetched a basic, or non-basic, I guess. I can't believe they hit Wasteland. Okay, the opponent really fought hard. Everything was against us, but we finally squeaked it out. Are they really gonna make us go through this too? No way. Are you really that bad of a person? Guys, never make an opponent do the Kiki combo. I'm gonna cut the tape here and I'll come back. That's so upsetting. Alright, they finally scooped after I made like 100. So upsetting. Okay, round 3, we're back in this. Yeah, their deck has literally no interaction to this. They have Jitte. Mother Runes kind of stops it, but they just have so much other stuff that I'm just gonna keep the deck as it is, I think. And let's get our mana. So now we know they have Wasteland, Exarch Recruiter, 2 red sources and a Jitte. Let's keep. Turn 1 elf, they always have it. I mean, to be fair, if you're playing green, you basically should be mulliganing towards a turn 1 elf. So we're gonna play around Wasteland now that we know it exists. I don't know why my thing is lagging, but so we're gonna go turn 2 Jitte, turn 3 Recruiter for Kiki, turn 4 Exarch, turn 5 Kiki combo. So that's Den Protector. I guess if they have Time Walk, that's pretty good. So yeah, we're not going to let them Wasteland us here. We're gonna play Volcanic Island only on the turn that we Kiki Jiki. Oh, they're stuck on lands. That's way better. 2 mana Wall of Roots. Sweet. Stoneforge is not necessary, so I guess we go Mountain Recruiter. Yeah, green decks have a very hard time dealing with the Kiki combo. Let's grab Kiki. Pass turn. If this is Charlotte's Agent, we just really gotta hope it doesn't hit Time Walk. They have so many 1 and 2 drops that are not Time Walk. God, no! They can equip. That's even worse than Time Walk. Oh my god. You got it. Okay, so that can kill Kiki Jiki. Now we gotta get creative. What can we do? I can... Wait, I think I can still do this. I can go Island, equip Jitte to the Recruiter. Then they use a counter to kill it. Oh, they just let that happen? Nice. Okay, so now here's what we do. We go Mox Diamond, discarding that, and then we can Deceiver Exarch, tapping whatever creature they try and equip with Jitte, and then we can still get the Kiki combo down. Whew. As long as they don't have Knight of Autumn. Or Phyrexian Revoker. Okay, so we can top deck our mountains here still. So I'm gonna float a blue and then let them Revoker. Because it's like, do they name Jitte? Yeah, they name Kiki Jiki. That's not the end of the world. Okay, let's go Deceiver Exarch. Tap the Den Protector. Oh, that was a mistake. Because now they get Jitte counters because of the Shardless Agent. But I had to do it now in the main phase. That was rough. Yeah, because they just moved the Jitte now. This has been a very back and forth game right now. So Shardless goes up to 3. We do have outs to Jitte though. And we have our own Jitte. Island. So kind of like equipping here. They can... The problem is if we equip Jitte to the Exarch, they can give it -3 or -2 and then block with Phyrexian Revoker. I think we actually just jam a main phase Factor Fiction here. Yeah. Because Lightning Bolt gives us outs. Bolt versus the World. So Pian Kiran does give us burn as well. Oh, I can shrink this a lot. This has been a very good game, regardless of opponent's attitude. So I have Brainstorm plus Fetch that can find all new spells. And I have a bunch of cards in hand to get rid of that, because I need to find an answer to the Jitte. Yeah, I think I choose this pile. And now Shardless Agent is going to get big enough to kill the Deceiver Exarch, but we still have Restoration Angel. So I think I do main phase Brainstorm and then pop a Fetch. Oh, Mizium Mortar's next turn. That's the game plan. Okay, so getting rid of EU, and I don't think I need this island because I put, yeah, 2 back. Put these 2 back, play Bloodstained Mire, pass turn. And then we Mizium Mortars their board. Man, Brainstorm's a powerful card. Please don't be Primetime. God. Okay, how many red sources? How much mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I honestly kind of want to draw one of these mountains. They're not killing us that quickly. Just gonna take the 2. We're gonna draw a mountain. Okay, play mountain. Kind of like fetch mountain and Riftwing Cloudscape bouncing their Jitte. Because they can only kill one of the creatures. I also kind of like just going a Johnny downtick on the Shardless Agent and gaining life. Or a Johnny downticking on Phyrexian Revoker. No, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna sacrifice this. Yeah, we're gonna get a mountain and bounce the Jitte with Cloudskate. And then next turn we're going to Mizzium Mortars. Hopefully they don't kill Exarch in response. Okay, I think they're going to. And then we just have to dodge Primeval Titan, and then Mizzium Mortars should win the game. They didn't have prime time last turn. And again, Restoration Angel is still an out. No prime time. Okay. Equip there. I kind of like this. We take 5. No blocks. So they have to use both Jitte counters to save the Shardless Agent. Sort of Body and Mind. That's a little problematic. Oh, where's our planes? Okay. Yeah, Mizzium Mortars. Hope they don't see it. They can still hit with Sword on Mutavault though. Mutavault was an amazing draw for them there. They didn't use it. Sweet. So they can equip. Attacking. We're just dead, right? We're just dead on board. Yeah, Mutavault was the best possible draw for them. Because they just animate Mutavault, equip Sword. Unfortunate. Oh, I guess Jitte. What? That was a. What? That was the biggest mistake I've ever seen. Now we are right back in this game. Okay. Never give up, I guess. They just had the win with Sword. And now they're down on Jitte. I guess they still have more Jitte counters, but we can deal with that eventually. I needed them not to have a creature there. But Llanowar Elves is not lethal. How much mana do they have? This is getting really intense. So let's go Island. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can play Pia and Kieran and still do 2 damage to stuff. Llanowar Elves plus Sword is not lethal. And if they equip Sword to Llanowar Elves, let's see, that's 1, 2 equip there. The problem is I have to kill it in response. And then they use that to activate Mutavault and then equip Sword over there. And they can use the Jitte counters to kill my 1/1s. This really all depends on how good our opponent is at the game. Because if we play P and Kieran, oh, it can just block the Sword of Body and Mind. That seems really good. Yeah, because it's red. Okay. Okay. I kind of want to throw my Umezawa's Jitte at their Llanowar Elves. But Jitte is also a way that I could win the game. But throwing Mox Diamond seems like a terrible idea when I have a Johnny Vengeance in play. Okay. We're going to kill Llanowar Elves with Jitte. And then a Johnny Vengeance going to lock down Mutavault. They only have 1 counter left, and I get 2 Thopters. So I can block the Sword of Body and Mind Mutavault, and then stop it from attacking. They equip Jitte, that's an issue. We block here. Jitte goes up to 3. Now we play a Johnny Vengeant. That is a lot of islands. Or play a Johnny. Johnny taps this down. So we're still in top deck mode, but we have a lot of good top deck modes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. We're very close to Restoration Angel just winning the game too. Hit them for 1. Ramanop plus Marsh Flats. And they equip the sword. Can we please draw a white source or something? Teferi will do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Teferi. Teferi tucks the excavator. Johnny keeps this tapped. Hit them for 1. Wow, we are fighting the good fight. Yep. And hopefully Teferi can uptick enough to deal with Jitte. How did they just draw Excavator? How did that just happen? Can anyone tell me? What? They cracked Marsh Flats and then just immediately redrew it. Alright, we need a Plains. We have 2 draw steps. Ugh, it's not a Plains. Inferno Titan. That blocks. 6, cast Inferno Titan. 3 counters there. Like it's bigger, which makes sense, but now they have 2 things to get through. If they make this into a 7/7, it still survives. So we're gonna go a Johnny uptick on Mutavault. And now they have to find a way to get through the Inferno Titan. And I'm gonna play Thopter back. I want them to have to actually use the Thopter token. Or actually use the Jitte to kill the Thopter. So they could make this into a 7/8/9. I should have untapped red sources, huh? If I double block, this is 7/8/9, and they can give it... Yeah, I think double blocking works. Okay, so it's a 6/7. It still currently dies, so I don't have to do anything. An 8/9. Pump Inferno Titan. Pump Inferno Titan. Hey, okay, now they just have a Jitte on 2. We have Day of Judgment to mop up any creatures, and we're going to kill all their lands in 2 turns. And they just have a Sensei's Top. Wow, this has been an amazing game. Draw. So, Flooded Strand's fine. Let's uptick to Fairy. Cryptic Command would make me feel so safe right now. The Goose. Okay, so no Mutavault. Let's play Geist. I don't really want to play Geist because I have to run out Day. So let's just run it, and then I think a Johnny Ultimate should just win the game next turn. Yeah, a Johnny Ultimate plus Day of Judgment means they're just going to have these permanents. And then we can Teferi tuck the Jitte and eventually find Restoration Angel. Oracle. You know what that won't do for you? Get your lands back after they're destroyed. Yep. And we know they're drawing a plane, so let's destroy all the lands they control. And then we go Day of Judgment. And then we play Geist, which has hexproof, so they can't even hit it with Jitte. And we uptick to Fairy. Play a Mountain. We getting there. And now we can impulse into Cryptic Command. Wow. Great series of games, man. Did they say anything in chat? Wow, they said a lot of stuff. Sorry I missed all this. Let's definitely focus on the games, but you can see what I was saying was on YouTube. Alright, so we had a good chat with H Zealot. You can see some of the stuff up here. They apologized for the rub-ins, or making us do the Kiki combo earlier. So, all good. Just don't do that. And we found out that MTGO censors LMAO. No idea why that happens, but we won the match. That's what's important. On to round 3. Good games, H Zealot. Alright, we're here for round 3. The Redemption. Let's go first. No need to have the chat open. Oh, this hand looks great. We're gonna go Riftwing Cloudskate into Geist. On the play, nonetheless. That seems decent. Honestly, I don't see any reason to not play around Wasteland. Like, if we go Sacred Foundry, they Wasteland us. We have so few white sources in the deck that could just completely cripple us for the rest of the game. Because it's also our extra red source. And there's no reason to play Mountain. So, we are going to take 2 more damage, but this kind of guarantees we get like our sweet curve out. And Wasteland on turn 1 is a very common play if you have it. I think people value Wasteland a lot less highly than I do, so it's less common, but it still would be devastating nonetheless. This turn it's fine because we have Geist. Ooh. Splinter Twin on the Goose. This needs to be white. Go ahead. So Exarch off the top is also kind of lethal. We have so many good draws. Mountains are not one of them. Spellseeker. It does not block Geist currently. Please don't be Ancestral. Time Walk. That was the other card I was going to say please don't be, but currently it's not that scary. Chain Lightning. I'm just going to attack. Chain Lightning to their face might be a pretty valid play. It also is good for clearing blockers for like next turn, and Giant Growth is not in the cube. So they can Time Walk to try and find something, but we have Riftwing Cloudskate and Chain Lightning, plus Splinter Twin on Cloudskate if it really needs to come to that. to clear the way. Yep. An extra blue would have just done it. Sure. If they don't have any other plays, that's great. Chart a course. Okay. Now Time Walk is getting pretty good. At least we're not playing against a green deck, finally. I'm so tired of it. That's why I think there's a draft that I've already posted. Really depends on when I posted it. But I just... No! Ugh. Oh, okay. Well, they actually can't do it this turn. So that's pretty good. That's a Den Protector, almost 100%. So we're going to bounce the breeding pool that forces them to flip the Den Protector right now. They get their Time Walk back. And then we can go Splinter Twin on Riftwing Cloudskate. Well, it depends if we draw like Deceiver Exarch. They're getting Chart a Course back. Interesting. That's even better for us. Oh, that's even better for us. Okay, we're definitely not Splinter Twinning. We're gonna... I'd rather have a Johnny Resolve. So, playing around Daze and Force Spike, but Spell Pierce can still counter this. We're gonna play a Johnny, then we're going to Chain Lightning down the Den Protector. And then I'm going to keep their Mountain tapped down with a Johnny. Right, because this is 6, 7, 8. It's not... Was it lethal in the air? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No. Yeah, so no Mountain for you, and then we hit for a bunch. Wow, the Geist still pulls its weight in vintage type drafts. So we just cut them off 2 mana and completely cut them off red. Nice, nice, nice. We're going to take down Time Walk like 5 times in a row. We'll see. Did our opponent... I'm getting drafts confused, but in my memory, I feel like every opponent we played against had Time Walk, but that can't be right. Yeah. Got lands, spells, good things. So now, given the makeup of their deck and what I saw, it seems unlikely they would be running Sacred Foundry because their mana's already pretty bad. If you're like a streamlined mono red or like streamlined mono blue, then it makes sense to run Wasteland, but currently it's kind of meh. So they could have Counterspell. I'm just going to Impulse. I don't think playing Jitte here accomplishes too much, and it lets our opponent use their mana for like Remand or something like that. That is an acceptable use of Time Walk. Yeah, if our opponent's going to Time Walk as a 0-mana Explorer, I will not complain. Cryptic is up, but if they want a Cryptic and Impulse, sure. Johnny, Mother, Mountain. Honestly, we just want lands. So, let's see. What's the best case scenario? This definitely looks like a counterspell. I'm going to run out the Goose. If they don't counter it, this is the best play for us. Because Imperial Recruiter, we're going to get Kiki Jiki. And Recruiter turn 4 into Kiki Jiki is better. Because if we play Recruiter this turn, and then we just have Kiki Jiki in our hand turn 4 and do nothing with it. So let's do this now. Grab Kiki. Go ahead. And if our opponent's holding up counter spells, I guess they could kill their Recruiter, but we could just play Jitte and equip it. Ooh, Brainstorm's good too. So I have Volcanic, I have Cryptic Command. How do we like just going Jitte, equip, swing? Because running out Kiki seems kind of bad right now. Running out Jitte seems like a decent play. They can activate Lumbering Falls. Okay, yeah, playing Kiki into Venser seems bad. I don't know if you want to bounce Imperial Recruiter, though. That accomplishes the exact same thing. You got it. Okay, you got a thing. I guess I should have held up Chain Lightning so we could kill the Venser. That's fine, though. We can just wait. Yeah, now I just get a re-triggered on Imperial Recruiter, find Deceiver Exarch. Sure. 6 mana... Oh, is the opponent on Storm? Or is this like a Time Twister into Lion's Eye? I'm not going to cast Brainstorm because that could just increase their Storm count here. Okay, let's see what you got. Given that they're on Storm, I'm just going to combo as soon as possible. Snapcaster Mage. So they can Time Walk currently. But they have to use the LED and discard their hand to cast Time Walk. It's cool with me. Did they play land? Maybe they didn't play a land. Show game log. They did play a land because they played Gush. Face up Den Protector. I mean, you might as well play the Snappy. What if they just go Snapcaster Mage, Time Walk. They hit us for 2 and then they hit us for 6. That's probably not good enough. There's no way that's good enough. Oh, they think so. They had Wildfire and lands. I guess if they top deck a land, then they can also activate Lumbering Falls. Are they casting a Wildfire? Oh, nice! Alright, good plays, opponent. Good plays. Respect. Now they have 7 with Mind's Desire. Search. It gets them an untapped land. Light up the stage doesn't do anything. Signet's bad. Mentor is kind of gross. No! Wait. Brain Freeze. Storm count is 8. We might just be dead. Storm count is 10. I'll let him go off because it's kind of cool, but I'm going to concede in response to the Brain Freeze. Good work. Nice. And if they cast Light at the stage, I get to see... Okay, we're dead. Okay. Don't have any way to play around that. Opponent is on Storm. I think just being as fast as possible is in our best interest. So, like, Swift Spear's good. We don't need Treasure Cruise. I like Cloud Skate. Teferi can put some of their mana back on top, but other than that, he doesn't actually do that much. And we could just play something like Beaumont Courier, because that's like so good turn 1. And then Mizzium Mortars is like not the best. Same with Stoneforge. It grabs Jitte, but I think I could just play like Terramander and Pia and Kieran. Or maybe Scrap Heap Scrounger just hits harder. The 2 mana 3/2. Yeah, we're just going like really low to the ground aggro with Kiki Jiki secondary game plan. That seems kind of good. Let's go first. It's got a Riftwing Scrap Heap. So Time Walk is basically in their deck just as an Explorer. And I just saw Venser and Mana Leak. Mana Leak I think was the only counter spell I saw, but Negate should be kind of solid. An Upkeep. So I guess we're going to be fetching for... I don't know if we're just going to play an island. I don't know if we want double blue or triple red or a white card. So we're going to hold off on Flooded Strand. Because the thinning doesn't matter too much. Okay, so we definitely want white. I want to play Scrap Heap now just because it hits harder. No. This stalls them out faster. I think denying the Storm opponent mana is just very, very good. Time Walk. Yep. Den Protector. Okay. This one kind of feels like a Mana Leak to me. So we definitely want both white and red. Our life total doesn't seem to matter too much. I'll play Mom. Doesn't look like they have Mana Leak. So I'm just going to deploy the threats. And then Negate will be more useful later on, hopefully. Jace. Down tick. Well, Negate would have been good against that. If they Jace down tick, they lose it. If they Jace up tick, they're not drawing cards. Venser, Spellseeker, Bloodstained Mire. I kind of want to just do this. Because Venser's like kind of a problem for our deck. I'm going to do that. They probably take the 2 pile. What did they choose? I wish it just said Bloodstained Mire, Spellseeker. Beaumont Courier. That's a good one. Let's go Mountain. Play the Courier. And I feel like... I really kind of feel like attacking with Mom. Attack Jace, attack them. They're on Storm. They're not going to be playing removal. Plus I have Negate if things get like really bad. Mom is there to just drive through damage. That's what Mother of Runes does in our deck. So whether she's attacking or she's giving like Scrap Heap Scrounger protection from the Spellseeker, both of those are okay with me. That is probably just going to eat this Negate. Denying our opponent 2 land drops is pretty useful. Especially when we're about to Riftwing Cloudskate bounce their Dimir Signet. Cast your boy. Hopefully it doesn't get remanded. But even if it does. So bouncing Dimir Signet sets them back. Did they play land? Show game log. Turn 5 him. He cast Kodama's Reach and did not play a land. So bouncing a land doesn't actually do that much because they're already stuck on mana. So I'm just going to do that. Like both of these deny them 1 mana next turn. But if they don't have lands in hand, then bouncing a land is like relatively a free way for them to regain that mana, whereas bouncing the Signet is a way for them to have to commit that mana to the board. So like if their next turn is Signet Spellseeker, they kind of just die. And now we got Beaumont Courier if we don't draw anything. Ooh, okay, let's start with Impulse. Jitte, Lightning Bolt, Restoration Angel. So I can't actually equip Jitte. Kind of Restoration Angel on Riftwing Cloudscape is kind of spicy though. Yeah. Could take Bolt. I'm gonna do that. That seems too good. I'll put Bolt on top. And I'm just gonna swing out. They have 7 cards in hand. I'm actually gonna keep Mom back. I don't want them killing Riftwing. Swing. So no attack with Mom now. It's much higher risk. So they replace. I imagine they go Signet Spellseeker. That's my prediction. You know, Lightning Bolt actually would have been lethal next turn, wouldn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess if I had attacked with Mom this turn, it would have been. Pyretic Ritual. Sure thing. Mountain. So I think I just want to swing out. They block Beaumont Courier, and then I Restoration Angel my Riftwing Cloudscape and bounce Dimir Signet. They block Mom, they take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't really care about Mom anymore. Because if they block here, I just pop Beaumont. And if they block Mom, Mom dies. Blocking there seems fine with me as well. And I want to do this all on my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that I can Restoration Angel the Riftwing Cloudscape. Riftwing Cloudscape bounces the Dimir Signet. Dimir Signet gives them more of a storm. But it really hampers their mana. So, this is hard. Do I want to give them more storm count? It's very hard to imagine my opponent going off from just 4 lands in play. But they gotta try. LED's a good start. I don't think there was any way I could have gotten in for more damage, because Lightning Bolt, they would be at 3. If I had attacked with Mom that one turn, they'd be at 2. Let's see. If I kept Bolt, and then if Mom attacked, they'd be at 5. And if I gave this protection from blue so the Spellseeker couldn't block it, they would block here and they would be at 3. So, okay. I could have killed them if I had taken Lightning Bolt off Impulse, swung with Mother of Runes. No, never mind, because Mom would have been activated to do this, so the 1 damage would have gotten through. So, same amount of damage either way. And this way the opponent just has less mana. Okay. They have 5 mana. A turnabout would be kind of sick. Green freeze me for 6. Oh, they have Snapcaster Mage. Oh, that's so sick. I'm just gonna have 6. Yeah, they can go Snapcaster Mage and then pop LED to get the flashback cost. That would be pretty clutch. Nice plays. Nice plays. Well, if I'm gonna go out, I'd like to go out like that. I don't have any 6-point burn spells. I don't have any cards in hand, so I can't. I guess I cracked Beaumont Courier. I don't know. I could draw something. Preordain, okay. All right, we got there. Good games, opponent. Unfortunate 1-2 there with what I thought was a pretty sweet deck, but got a little unfortunate. Opponent got. I mean, they storm killed us with 4 lands in play, so that's pretty dang impressive. Can't really do anything about that. See you guys next time.